Yes, we're back. We're back again in Tourist Pass. We're back again on the lovely island of Fuerteventura and making sure we're 2 meters away from everybody else, which currently stood up here. Yeah, I seem to be. There's no one within 2 meters of me. There might be some people over there, but I think that's more than 2 meters. Good evening, Ben. Yes, back. And as this is a stream, I'm going to do something a little bit longer than I would do normally. So there's a couple of long trips around the island. Dom Radio, hello, that I haven't yet done. So I thought we'd do one of those. And let me jump on down. The coach of choice took me 3 attempts to get a coach that would actually work. Jumped in the Skyliner first, and managed to get the controls configured, and a buzzer was going off that I couldn't stop, so gave up on that. Jumped in a standard MAN, none of the controls would work, so ended up in an unpainted VDL, which actually does work. So we've got that, and it's going to be a long one, so as long as we don't end up on the twisty road to Esquinzo, we should be fine. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. Tourist Plus goes out on the channel every other Saturday. Something on the opposite Saturday from that is Flight. Every Monday, though, is OMSI. Every Wednesday is Train Sim. Every Friday is Fernbus. And currently, during the situation that we're in, on a Tuesday I'm putting out a Twitch stream, and on a Thursday is Throwback Thursday. And something, if we can, on Random Sunday. So 7 days a week of content from me, which, as like a lot of people, I'm going to end up being a couple of months unemployed. I'm going to have time to create lots of content. So let's go over here. Bonjour SimHub. Let's look at orders then. So new orders that we haven't done. Let's look at trips. So there's a medium trip there, but that's going to be way too short, isn't it? Another medium trip there. It's going to be a long trip we haven't done. Oh, I might have to do a couple of medium trips then. Okay, Costa Calma. That's all the way down the south, though, to Gran Tarajal. And that's going from La Pared to Cafet. None of them close, but looks like it might have to be that one. So it's going to be me in the... Oh God, what was I in? The 135? Yes, the 135. Okay. So that's me. Yeah, it'd be better with a paint job, wouldn't it? So it was the 14th, wasn't it? At 5 o'clock, yeah. And data volume's used up. God, they don't have to use the data volume. They're watching Netflix or something on my data. So let's go a terabyte. 1,900 a week? What, made of money? We'll go with that. Take it to the paint shop. We'll see if we go out that way. I think we're going to go south. Evening, Dylan. So yeah, it's slightly unpainted coach because, you know, all my paint jobs are broken. Right, let's get on board. It's definitely, it's a long walk down here, isn't it? That's a long way. So it's going to be interesting. Let me get, if I can, sit down. Evening, Sam. Why am I got that view? That's interesting. No, that view. There we go. Right, start it up. Up the gain volume a little bit. So you should be ready to go. Although I did just turn off. So I don't have the driver monitor. I like to turn off because it doubles up. You can see it twice behind the built-in sat-nav. Activate destination display. Route 301. It's going to Cafet, yes. Oh God, that's not. Doesn't mean I'm going to go up the flipping mountain road, does it? Oh, if this goes to Cafet and I got that mountain road, it's going to be a case of grab some popcorn. Turn on the air conditioning. What if I don't want to? People are so fussy. Turn on the air conditioning. We don't like this road. I don't complain. That's Fernbus, isn't it, where they complain. Why don't you use the built-in one and disable the overlay? Well, no, because that tells me my speed and stuff. and it's always on screen rather than it be having to keep looking over there. I'm a bad enough driver as it is, let alone give me another reason to crash. Get rid of the mouse. That guy takes a chance leaving his car there. Do more of the crashing thing, indeed. So yes, I've been informed today that I've got a couple of months off work, like a lot of people. Well, potentially a couple of months with no ETA, at least a month, which means my daily streaming thing is going to continue. So lots more of me on Twitch, and I'll be able to put out content as well. So some longer streams. We'll go crate hunting and stuff in this, and hopefully next week I'll be able to bring you some new content. Did remember the Sims and Stuff loo roll. Oh, I've had to take it out of the onboard toilet because passengers keep nicking it. Oh, the new one is better than the BB40, and I'll be able to show it to you first in Tourist Bus. So when I get allowed next week, I'll do another Tourist Bus stream and show it to you in Tourist Bus. Hi Nars, and hello Pineapple, thank you for the host. Oh, it's very nice. It's completely different animal to the BB40. Well, it's not an animal obviously, but so we got a medium trip ahead, which should take about an hour, I think. What route are you doing? It's from somewhere to somewhere. I can't remember. You're staying quiet about the new DLC. Yeah, I've got to stay quiet about the new DLC, but I'll be able to show it to you next week. How are we all? We're doing great. Try not to speed. Did I put a destination board on? Yes. Route 311. We spent all day on OMSI. Wow. Fair play. Yeah, I'm going to do an OMSI stream as well over the next couple of weeks. So I will be streaming every single day. Want to do some other stuff. So next week might do a couple of afternoon streams, because to cater for people that are off during the afternoon. There'll be some multiplayer stuff, but we'll do some evening streams as well. Yes, it's a great addition to the fleet. And hopefully over the next few weeks, when it's properly into firm bus, I can show it to you in firm bus as well. Right, into Antigua. The coach is a better view than the Skyliner. Yes, at least you can look up in this. I do like the Skyliner. The VDLs are okay. But it was just one of the first ones that wasn't already assigned to a driver. Obviously last time I did a video I assigned so many routes to drivers, none of the Scanias are available. Yes, Pineapple, you will find now that a lot of supermarkets will start getting their stock levels back to normal as people realise that they haven't got a binge. So you'll be able to go to Tesco. Boris said last night, don't go that often. So, discouraging people from going every day or every couple of days. Maybe every, 3 or 4 days, take a trip to Tesco's. As long as your bread and milk lasts. But there'll be plenty of supplies for everybody. Is Pineapple on board? God, I hope not. If he is, I'm going to lock him in the toilet. Wow, he was speeding through there, wasn't he? Didn't even want to stop. Typical BMW driver. Yeah, I've done that, Pineapple. They're on routes they're doing every day. Chaos. 31 months. Hang on. Yesterday it was 30 months. I know we're in isolation, but has it been a month already? But thank you, Chaos. I don't know how it does that. And Noz for 11 months. Thank you very, very much, Noz. Yeah, he's in the coach clogging up the loo. Yeah, we don't want to... Oh, thanks, Pineapple. I'm not cleaning that out. You can. Oh, that's a corner. I've got a feeling the VDLs I take to school usually be gone by the time September comes around. Well, it's going to be tough for those coach companies because that's their main business, is taking people places. You know, school trips they do during the day. Those coaches are used for day trips at the weekends. So they're going to be sat around for the next 6 months. Oh yeah, don't tell Pineapple there's no toilet roll in there. And yet, doing great. Thank you, Chaos. You might have to use your hand, Pineapple, and there's no soap in there either. Right, so we haven't yet got to the start of our trip. Hello, Liam. Good thing nothing's coming around there. No, you don't get roundabouts, do you? There we go. Quite laggy. Which doesn't normally lag for me. I am on the beta, but... So what's the plan for the farm? You'll find out in the next couple of days. I don't even know what farm it's going to be, how we're going to set it up, or what the plan is yet. I'll look at it when I can. Yeah, it does seem a bit laggy. Yeah, crops are the plan, generally, yeah. You plant stuff, it grows, you chop it down, you plant stuff, it grows, you chop it down. Oh, that's some stops traffic. Oh, no. Let's run our panic, hoping the AI doesn't crash into the back of me. Excuse me. It's going to be a nighttime run at this rate, isn't it? 4:45 at night. Our trip starts at 5 o'clock. So I thought we'd have a nice day trip around the island. It's going to be a night trip around the island. So yes, we'll come back and do some more tourist bus next week when I can show you the new minibus. You might have to buy a couple of VDLs. Yeah, oh, that's a corner. I do like the VDL. Yeah, I never use full beam. To have Sims and stuff disinfectant. No, Chaos drunk it. He sold... Oh, wow. He sold your X Sims and stuff Skyliner. Well, it probably wasn't worth a lot. Anything X Sims and stuff wouldn't be worth a lot of money. You've seen me drive these things. Oh, that's see. There you go. Yeah, I don't like the Skyliner in Tourist Bus. It's too big. These are too big, really. In Tesco, they had a spray you can spray your hands with as you went in. Yeah, disinfectant spray. Well, that's good. You know, people are wiping the handles of baskets and stuff because obviously you picked the basket up and someone else has picked it up as well. Oh yeah, the little VDL. I should have. Well, I did nearly use the little VDL, but thought I'd stick with this. So Boris is telling us not to go to supermarkets too often, and Pineapple's been twice today. Good one, Pineapple. Oh, braking. Okay, that might have been my fault slightly. Can't really blame him because I was on his side of the road. I thought you said this morning you went to Tesco's and you had no bread. Or was that yesterday? I don't know. It's been a long day. That's one dead driver. He'll be fine. The emergency services will be here long soon. Exercises once a day now. Yes, I went out for a walk at lunchtime today and saw one person. Break. Wow, that was only just. Now, if I've got to be in the house for the next, well, it ain't going to be 3 weeks, is it? It's going to be a couple of months. Then I should make sure I go for a daily wander. Well, yeah, and it's really good that people are doing that. That people are actually making a point of walking the other side of the road or the other side of the path. Yeah, well, 3 months in China and they're getting back to normal. But everyone in China was vaccinated. No, was tested, rather. Everyone. Here, they're not doing that. So work have said to me that, you know, we don't know. It's going to be at least a month, but I reckon 3. I always stay 2 meters away from the missus for safety reasons. You got an excuse now. Oh, you're upstairs, she's downstairs. That's plenty of space. Right, coming into La Parade. Which is our first stop. Then we get the end of the trip then. Oh, crap. We got to make our way back to the garage as well. So it's certainly going to be a long trip. It's taken us 20 minutes to get here. Yeah, Chaos has got his man cave. I've got mine. Which I can finally sort out now. Oh. So one of my projects is to rip this room apart and set up the flight setup and the driving setup. So you still isolated then, Dylan? Or are you able to go out yet? Okay, I'm slightly stuck now. What the hell am I stuck on? I'm stuck on a fire. I'm stuck on a fire hydrant. What a stupid place to put a fire hydrant. Well, come on then, people. Out the way. Oops. No, don't come towards me. Right, fine. There we go. Watch out. Well, it's a long coach. Well, if you've been 14 days, then you should be fine now if all your symptoms have gone. But the problem is, if your family's at risk, then you should probably, well, at least be careful. Right, so they all get on. Length is just an excuse for poor technique. Yeah, I'll go with that. Hang on, I can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Island travel service, going to the place that you're hopefully going to end up. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card, including spelling mistake. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll make sure to make use of them. If you also put out any usernames, credit card numbers, bank numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we've also ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. Thank you. Right, then let's go. Put it in gear. Put it... You read the small print? I told you not to. Well, if you've been stuck in for a few weeks, Dylan, if you just go out for a walk, even if you do it a couple of times a day, get a bit of fresh air, a little bit of exercise, it'll probably make you feel a bit better. You're entitled to 1p insurance. Nowhere does it says we will pay out any insurance. Oh. Wait, who starts at the bottom and works? Hang on. No, forget that. Break. You work at a recycling centre. Oh god, I bet that'd be interesting now. Well, that's going to be one of the next things to close, I think, isn't it? Because everyone's going to be at home going, I know, we'll have a clear out. And then we'll go down the tip. It's the other way. No, it's not. I'm following the darker line. Pineapple starts in the middle. Well. Is this going to get round the roundabout? Slightly a bit of off-roading, but yes. Coming into Costa Cama. Oh god, I hope we don't go down to... We're going to do it, aren't we? It's going to be the twisty road to Esquinzo. We're only accepting wheelie bin waste and household recycling. Oh, it makes sense. Oh, there will be. Sorry, Mr. BMW. You bought a 3 Series, so you're an idiot. X3 rather. You're about to get wiped out. There we go. Well, no, they'll stay open, but again, people need to have a bit of common sense, don't they? Because you pull up with your car at a recycling centre, and you're with everybody else. It's the chavs I feel sorry for. They can't go to McDonald's now and hang around. They can't go to Sports Direct now and hang around and get their new clothing. What are they going to do? Where are they all? Right, are these people getting on, or where are they going? Are they just wandering away? Hang on, I better open the back door in case someone wants to get off. Sports is staying open. I thought they had a contact today to say that they would shut. What are these people doing? Why did they walk all the way down there? I heard on the news this morning, first thing, that he said he was going to stay open, and then sort of mid-morning news said they were told to close because they reckon they're an essential service because they provide fitness equipment. No, people can last 3 weeks without a new pair of trainers, unless you're a chav. Yeah, they are shut. Everywhere that doesn't sell food will be closed. I hate to think what our town centre's like now. Oops. Yeah, he has been told to close. Good, they're not an essential service. I deal with Screwfix and some electrical merchants at work. And they're staying open because, you know, what happens if during all this your boiler breaks, or you get a water leak, or you have an electrical issue at your house? You call an electrician out, which that will be fun, and they've got to go somewhere to get the parts to repair your boiler or fix your leak. If every merchant was shut, they'd be scuppered. So certain merchants are staying open to give people the ability to get emergency repair components. So that's good. You've had the same pair of trainers for 5 years. I need a new pair as the bottoms are falling off, but you only wear them once a week. Yeah, I sometimes wear an old pair of trainers because they're comfortable, or I've got a new one, but generally every couple of years. You don't need to buy a new pair of trainers once a week. Again, and the only people you see in Sports Direct are, well, the sort of people that shop in Sports Direct. And yes, corner shop. I went to mine and they had everything this morning. Bread, milk, eggs, toilet rolls. They had frozen stuff. So that's where I'm going to be getting bits and pieces every other day. We should do a sweepstake on what will be the biggest business to go under. Not a great thing to do a sweepstake on, but I think this will push places like Debenhams that are already struggling to go under, and HMV that went bust last year. They'll go. Game will certainly go now. And you need to get some bottoms. Well, you don't really, Pineapple, because you're not going to be going out anywhere that without people that are in your family, so they won't mind you looking a bit chavvy. Yeah, there is still game.
Oh, yeah.
Scottish Bumper. What a great name. Thanks so much for the follow. Right, continue our journey on. We used to have 3 game stores in my town. There's one now, and they're just so expensive. And they sell like used mobile phones and stuff, so you can go and trade in your old electrical stuff. Well, that's what CEX is for. Yeah, and Tesco do games. Right, onwards. Now, is it me? This road is getting closer, isn't it? I love that. That is. That with every update, someone is adding a bit to that road. I'm sure it is. So at some point, that's going to follow all the way through and is going to link up down here. Which is going to be epic. I love that amount of detail. That's going to come down and join up here. That's just brilliant. Right, through the sand. That's going to be doing a lot for the paint job. And down we go. It's got to be our turnaround point down here, surely. Because there ain't much island left. Uh-oh, I see it. The word Esquinzo on the map. I hope we haven't got to stop there. Please don't say we got to stop there. It's looking like we got to stop there. Yeah, the paint job's the least of my worries. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So... Well, I will use the shortcut, just in case anybody watching that doesn't know it's there. But I'll go down the shortcut and I'll come back up the road. Actually, no, I'll go down the road because it's quite a nice view going down. Am I going to Cafet? Yeah, I think I'm going to Cafet. Right, so we go down the twisty road because, you know, that view. And I'm in one of the longest coaches in the game. No, you fool. Don't stop. Oh, see? Oh, my good God. Okay, might have slightly taken out the van on the way round. Right, don't come round the corner, don't come round the corner, don't come round the corner. Please don't come round the corner. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop there. Stop, 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 stop. Wow. Should have gone the shortcut. Yeah, where's the fun in that? Huh? The joy of track IR. I can look and see what's coming. Don't come round the... Don't stop there. See, I told you not to stop there. Why? Must be rush hour in Esquinzo. Oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it round here. Yeah, I think I'd stay back there. If I came round that corner and saw a coach coming towards me, which I did last time I drove in Fuerteventura on the twisty mountain road up to the top, I was driving a little Polo hire car and a couple of buses did come down. That was quite a bit of a clenching moment. Is a shortcut just a full speed drive off the side of the cliff? No, 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 the shortcut's actually quite cool. I'm actually surprised, Pineapple, that you're allowed out in public on your own. Right, so our stop is down here. And stop. Can you give your driving lessons to tight corners? No, because you wouldn't go that slow, I bet, around those corners. Steph, good evening. Doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing okay and surviving. Okay, let's go around the block. You've done it in the Skyliner in full thrash without crashes. Oh, oops! I've got round there without crashes, but depends on how much traffic's coming the other way. This is just a very, very long coach. You have to give way. I know I have to give way. Oops. Right, so it wants us to go back up the road now, but we're not going to do that. Oops, might have been a pot plant. Well, it's a long coach. No, Pineapple, you're the only person in history that should never write a book. All I hear is the sounds of panic and terror. And that's just from me. I don't think if I trust this thing on that bridge though. Definitely a bit of coach off-roading going on. Right, and now it doesn't know where I am. Okay. If I'm going to Cafet, it's going to be further down, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. And we got to come back here again as well. So coming back, I'll go the other way. I'll go down the shortcut and back up the hill. Alright, mind me, Charlie. And it's going to be dark then as well. Yay. There we go. If you're new to the streams, you haven't watched them before, there's a link to the Discord community there. Do check it out. A few things planned in Discord over the coming months. Competition currently running to win first prize of £100 worth of Steam vouchers that ends on Easter Sunday. Details in the Discord, so worth joining just for that. And yeah, plenty of fun stuff coming up. Details in there when I'll be streaming, when we're doing some multiplayer stuff. So lots of info. So if you're not in it, check it out. If you are in it and you're one of the quiet ones, speak up. You forgot about the competition. Well, when you've got a couple of weeks. Magical mystery tour. No, I know where I'm going. Well, I don't know where I'm going, but the sat-nav does. So rely on the sat-nav. I keep pressing my view button for other games. There we go. Right, so people getting off. Don't see I blame them. People getting on. Welcome back to Sim Hub. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Right, so onwards. Oh, what's going on here? Can we try a sightseeing tour? We'll see how long this takes. At the moment, I haven't even got halfway through this. So by the time we get halfway and then get all the way back again, it's going to be an hour and a half. You went for a chat with a person. Well, better than chatting to yourself. Which I got told earlier on by a mate. Because I said I got no one to talk to. He said, well, that's a sign you haven't gone mad then. Good point. Do you get to upgrade the bus? No. That one. I was lucky guess. My steering wheel was upside down. So yeah, I'll probably only just do this trip for tonight. But I said I'll be doing another stream next week because I'll have the minibus hopefully to show you. And then we'll do some sightseeing in the minibus. Black 8 Shadow Gaming. Thanks very much for the follow. If you're in Discord server, take a picture of your setup, however big or small. Indeed. Oh, both, SimHub. Yeah, I might. I'm switching my setup around, so we'll have to re-look at doing the gaming setup pics. Right, so I think this is the point now. No, isn't we? We sort of carry on, don't we? Right, on and off they get. Guess who finally got X-Plane 11? Woohoo! Welcome to the club. X-Plane stream coming up. What day is it today? Tuesday. Yeah, X-Plane stream coming up tomorrow. And next Thursday, probably middle afternoon, something like that, we're going to be doing an X-Plane group flight from London to JFK. And no, Dom Rado, no plans to swap to FS20. I've spent far too much money in X-Plane 11 to make me want to swap. I will look at it. I'll hopefully be able to get a copy to review on its release. It's the console version I'm interested in, but that would mean having to buy the new Xbox X, Xbox X, whatever it's called now. Where's the best freeware for X-Plane? The forum. If you're in the Discord, Black 8, we've got... Oi! He rammed into me. We've got a few rooms dedicated to flight, and we'll point you towards some great freeware for X-Plane. Well, there will be a difference. All of us are still dubious about the long-term plans for Microsoft because of the way that they just dropped everything so far. We're quite lucky, really, it's not Dovetail that have got it. It's getting darker, and I've got to go back down the twisty road to a screen zone. Come on, Mondeo driver. Well, I haven't even reached the halfway point of the trip yet. So I'm glad I didn't do a long trip, because that's what I was really looking for. It's just a medium trip. And the sand, it's in my eyes. You stay there. Thank you. One and 3/4 of a pint. Yeah, don't forget, if I'm off the next couple of months now, Sam, and I'm streaming, every day is going to be an aim. We also do an ETS convoy, which... yes, the video went up today. I'm hoping that gained some interest. Last week's convoy went up on YouTube today. Okay. I forgot about this road. What are you doing? Pineapple. Oh crap. Yeah, I was too busy reading what Russian Pineapple had put. Oh no, it hasn't gone bad. That's just normal Pineapple speak. It's just sometimes it even throws us off. Shared cockpit is available in X-Plane with the help of other software. Sure they can't call this a road. Ooh. Oops. Well, that bit wasn't. Oh, that bit. Really map a key to raise the... Well, no good raising the front of the coach now, is there? There's not a lot left of it. Wow. Well, we haven't yet spoken to Tim. He was supposed to speak to us at Christmas, and he hasn't. Wow, that's a view. Oh my god. I've got to come back down here. So he can spell gobbledygook, but he can't even spell his own name. Orb, good evening. Welcome to Tourist Bus Off-Road Simulator. Ouch. Okay. Right, hang on, I can't remember which button it was, where the thing is now. No, there. No, windows, front lift up. Oh, that's not loud at all. It would be gobbledygooken as it ends in N. Yeah, party bus. Get your whistle out. Just leave the suspension raised up. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, oh, I was trying to get into reverse. The God Party. Well, they can't come and knock on your door and tell you to shut up now, can they? we've got to go up there. I am not looking forward to the return journey in this. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I'm going to run out of island soon. Yeah. If you have one more in your flipping neck, you have one more in your allowance, Chaos. Well, it's not like you got to get up early to commute to work, is it? Right, thankfully, oops, our destination is down here. Yeah, I'm still getting up at 6. I won't next week. Holy moly. Phew, well that was a journey. Okay. Those passengers still able to walk. There's people on the other side of the road. Why they can't just walk this side of the road? You should have party at 6 SM. No, until I've had coffee and a shower, I don't function. Glad you're doing the Discord server. It is an awesome community. I just wish more people had joined in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a deja vu moment. Black 8 Shadow Gaming 3 followed me. Okay. Yeah, Pineapple's SM party. Oh, okay, the Freelander's doing a thing. Damn it, should have just gone for the gap, should I? Okay, this might be a slight bit of regret now. This vehicle is reversing. Maybe. This vehicle was reversing. It says I can go down there, but I don't want to risk that. Oh my God, I've got to turn around. I've got to go at the bus stop here. There you go, see, simple. Oh God, look at that queue of traffic coming in. I wonder who caused that. So they've all got to come down, turn around, and then go back out. Right, let's make our way back now. Yeah, it's definitely just going to be this one trip we're going to do tonight. I'm never going to get round there. Well, I am. Well, maybe. You bought Fernbus today, but not tried it yet. Awesome. I just don't... everyone else copes with a phone. Pineapple runs the battery out on 2 phones in a day. Right, let's make our way back then. Steering wheel's got a bit of a shimmy on. Oops, look easy. Oh my good God. Okay, that might have been a bit of a thing. Well, this bit of the road is very challenging for sure. And that is the one good thing with tourist bus. It's not the same as Fernbus where it's all normal roads. Although I'd love it if there was something like this in Fernbus. It would be fantastic. Brake. You don't get that braking late, do you? Those barriers weren't there. It'd be a slightly damp coach. And still it goes on. Ooh, braking. Come on, I'm in a coach and you're holding me up. Oops. Yeah, the damage repair sheet when I get back to the depot is going to be an interesting one. So how many accidents did you have? Oh, just the one. I caught it on a curb. Hey. Wow. That came to a sudden halt. Place our bar there, get this far, and you want to just pull up here and go, just give me the strongest beer you've got. No. Now it's probably a good thing the bus doesn't deteriorate as you crash, because I wouldn't make it. Do I have the Chaos Compass today? No, we're doing okay today. Tomorrow night's flight might be different. Your altimeter broke. How high up were you? No, dashboard's fine. Have another beer, Chaos. It'll look better. Ooh. Yeah, they're doing a sensible thing. You saw a coach come up top of that hill and went, no, I'm good. I'm staying. Oh, crap. I'm staying here. Altimeter, the ting that spins the engine, man. Have we got fuel? Yeah, we're fine on fuel. Well, yeah, I've been teetotal since November. I don't know how much longer it's going to last. With if I got to hear pineapple every day, all day, for the next couple of months. Right, back on tarmac now, thankfully. Around the lighthouse. I've been to that lighthouse. Right, if any passengers have still got the ability to walk then, that are getting off. Don't do it! Don't get on! Don't do it! If you know what's good for you, don't get on the coach. Oh, damn it, it's too late. He did spell braking right. Well, he had this the other week where when he gets tired, he has to concentrate and he spells things right. It's nearly his bedtime. Right, so back to Esquinzo. And this time we'll go down the shortcut and up the twists. Yeah, silly pineapple. English, please, Phil. I'm not going to kick my coach. Oh, okay, that might have been a thing. I had full lock on to the right, it didn't turn. Well, no, not saying a word. Okay, this time we go down the shortcut. Now you just say your drink out. You're getting worse than pineapple. Make it that what I do to make them change down gear. Yeah, auto gearboxes have a kick down, so if you floor it, it will kick down a gear. But my foot was already on the floor and I was going up the hill, so I didn't need to. Okay, this is getting slightly more difficult to see the road now. All of a sudden a coach appears from the beach. There we go. Yeah, God help you when you ever actually drive, pineapple. So we've seen you drive a bus, you can't. We've seen you drive a truck, you can't. We've seen you fly a plane, you can't. Good thing you haven't got Bus Sim 18 then, isn't it? We've seen evidence of you drive a bus. Brake, 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 brake. So every bus you drive, you put a picture up going, oh yeah, it broke down. It wouldn't do more than 3 miles an hour up a hill. I think I broke the gearbox. I'm not surprised. Right. Oh, braking. God, 3 years and there could be a pineapple on the road. Yikes. It shouldn't matter what coach you're in. If I wanted to drive this sensibly, then I could. Apart from then, obviously. Well, yeah, a lot of people this year are going to be putting off things that they were due to do. Obviously, summer holidays cancelled. People have lost jobs. People will lose their homes. It's troubling times for the globe. It's a good thing it's not just a local thing. You know, we're all in the same situation together. My parents were alive during the Second World War, and they've said it reminds them of being in the war, but completely opposite. Oh, damn it. At wartime, it was the community spirit that kept everyone together. You know, they were down in underground stations, and everyone just, you know, got on with stuff. Now you're being isolated. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not good going around these corners when you can't see the corners. Yeah, pineapple can stay as far away from us as possible. You're not allowed to travel, it's not essential. And it's a good thing you're too young to be able to come to a flight sim show in October. Right, one more bend to go. Oh, crap. You know, it'd be funny, because you can do these mock theory tests, can't you? Online, to see if you pass your driving theory test. It'd be really funny to get Pineapple to do one of those. Having driven buses and coaches myself, this is completely different. Right, we made it, well, we sort of made it up through there. So now making our way back again. Well, apparently I've got to put a quiz together for Sunday, so I don't know when I'm going to get time to do that. I might have to do it tomorrow while I'm at work. I mean, I wouldn't do that. You don't kick down every vehicle. No, SimHub, definitely not. It's actually good when you're your age, Pineapple, which I did as a teenager. When I was out in the car with my dad, I'd be asking him questions. You know, what does that sign mean? What does that sign mean? How do you know what the speed limit is? And he was teaching me stuff when I was sort of 14, 15. And I was learning the highway code. And so when I could see road signs, I knew what they meant. And then could tell him off when he was speeding. And then I got a moped at 16 years old. And then did my motorcycle test and passed that, and then became a motorcycle instructor before I did my car test. So thankfully I never had to do the theory. I had to teach it, but never had to do it myself. So I did the bike test first. So when I came to do my car test, by that time the theory had come in, I didn't have to do it, thankfully, because there's no way I pass it. Right, so follow this round here. Yeah. But these sort of things I never had when I was younger. It is actually really good. It's a shame that City Car Driver, or whatever it was, wasn't better. And it's a shame there isn't a decent car simulator. So, you know, like this, but you had a really well-modelled car with a manual gearbox. So you could practice driving a car rather than a coach. That would be quite cool. Right, so off more victims get, and then on more victims get. So not many more stops to go, and we make our way back to base in the dark. Right, they're all on. Yeah, but OMS's bike point isn't great. ETS2's better because you can stall it. So, you know, good practice is to drive an ETS2 with an underpowered truck and at really heavy load, because it makes you change gear if you've got a steering wheel with a clutch and a gear stick. I didn't like City Car Driver. I've got it. I did a video on it, I think. But it just didn't feel very real. It felt very... almost like a 20-year-old game. So yeah, some of the games I've got, so for Throwback Thursdays on YouTube, I'm going to go back and put out some content on some games and things like that. I could go back and have another look at City Car Driver, whatever it's called, and just see if since I last played them they've improved. But like On the Road as well, the other truck sim, which is never going to be as good as ETS2, nothing ever will. Right, this is when we come off the road here and then go back to the twisty roads. Do you like building games? I like city builders. I did start a series on City Skylines, which I absolutely love, but no one watched it, so I never carried on with it. And the factory building one as well, I did for about 6 or 7 weeks, and no one watched it. It seems to be that the games that I really enjoy and I get really enthused about, no one else likes. Yeah, it is good practice. Getting used to the bike point on a clutch and having to change gear. Completely different when you actually drive a car, because the bike point's different. You know, the steering's heavier. You know, you could kill someone. You know, there's all these little tiny factors come into it. Now, I've been looking at that Soviet Works. I did request it to do a review of it, but never got given it to review, and I've forgotten about that completely. So if someone in the Discord can post a link to that game for me in general gaming, that'll remind me to have a look at it after the stream. And Pineapple has now subscribed. Thank you, Chaos. You ran over 46 people. That's not good. I've never been in this to compete with other people. I like putting out content that I want to put out. I've never been in this for the money. I've never been in this for the fame, which is a good thing, really. I just try and put out content that people enjoy. And that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to not put content out because one of the big YouTubers puts it out, because it could be that people might like my take on it. You know, I've been doing Fernbus since it very first released, longer than anybody else. Yeah, there are bigger YouTubers out there now doing Fernbus. Okay, why is it now? Yeah, by no views, I didn't mean no views. I meant less views than my normal content gets. Of course, that's the end of my journey. Oh crap! I've got to find my way back now to the. Okay. I could fast travel, but it's fine. We'll drive back. You just follow the bits of coach on the road, yeah. That's fine, we'll drive back. Airport this way. Sort of this way, if I can get round the corner. There we go. There we are. Well, I can't remember seeing how satisfied the passengers were with my trip around the island, but hopefully they were. So we now make our way back to the garage. That return bit didn't seem to take as long as the bit on the way down. I expected it to be, because it was like an hour and we got to a turnaround point, and that was like 20 minutes ago. I think it's because it didn't take us down this way, did it? I should let Pineapple drive. God. Did I? Have I put a video out on Bus Sim Munich? I got 29%. Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Pineapple. I can't remember putting a video out on that. That must have been an old one. Also, I was surprised the other day when looking at my content that my most watched video now is one of the tourist bus ones, I think. When will be next ETS2 stream? Every Friday. So, apart from last week. So it'll be Friday. It was an old one, blimey. Yeah, I did go back and watch some of my old videos, and they were bad. I think one of the first ones I did as a series was ETS2, and they were really bad. But, you know, you look at any YouTuber and their first content's pretty awful until they find their groove. I said I've improved my graphics setup, I've improved my audio setup now from what it was back then. I was absolutely scared witless of my voice. I didn't like the way I sounded back then, and had to be encouraged to keep going. Oh, that's a bumpy thing. Yeah, and no voice in the first few. I was scared. I was at OMSI, I think, the first couple, just nothing, just me. And then I thought, well, I'm trying to find content on OMSI, and anybody that doesn't talk in a video, I just turn it off. You can't do a gaming video without talking over it. You just can't. That's just boring. Right, so aeroporto, straight on. Oh, that was some braking. You stay there. My first YouTube video was bad, and I've been at it for 2 years. Well, I've been at it for 4.5 years now, and you've got to keep going. You've got to try various things, work out what works. You know, my most watched content now is tourist bus, firm bus, and OMSI. Flight doesn't really work on YouTube. The train stuff does okay. You've got to find that certain something that no one else does. You've got to give people a reason to watch your content. For me, I think it's just because I'm bad at everything. And the inane waffle, I think that helps. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shouldn't really be driving this fast on these roads at night. What does my wife think about me streaming and gaming? There isn't one, so I can do what the hell I like. I wasn't paying attention to the sign. It's not that one. I think it's this one. How old am I? It's a bit of a personal question. Older than you. Age doesn't matter. You put everything on, that'll do, Pineapple. I put everything I did on privates. People like putting them on when I was there, eh? Yeah, I actually looked the other day to see if I had any videos on private that I hadn't put out yet. Because I did go for a phase just recording stuff and not putting it out. But I think I went back and deleted it all. But I'll be able to build up a buffer over the next month or so now of some content, so that when I am back working there'll be some content to put out. Okay, slightly speeding. 102 in a 90. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. It was encouragement of others that made me keep going. The likes of Tux and Gaz initially, they encouraged me to create some content. And you have just got to keep going at the start, regardless of if... I think I was putting out one video a week at the beginning. Sometimes, 2 or 3 people watch, sometimes 4. But you just got to keep putting the content out. And eventually people realise that there's content going out, and people like it. And I think I've now got a good mix of content on the channel. So some people like the OMSI stuff and watch for that. Some people like the Fernbus stuff and just watch for that. Some people like Tourist Bus. Some people like the train sim. So there's a bit of everything. I got a bit juddery there. I'm going to get round this corner. Oops. No. Yep. Oh. But yeah, personally, I prefer Twitch to YouTube. If I had to give up one of the two, I would give up YouTube and just do the live stuff, because it's a lot more enjoyable. I get a lot more enjoyment out of having you lot there live than I do just sat here on my own waffling whilst creating a video. I've got no intention of giving up on Fernbus. That is going to stay on the channel right up to and beyond when the bus comes out. The same with OMSI, although I do want to actually, and now I've got the time, make sure that I'm not repeating stuff on OMSI. But yeah, both of them are going to stay. Yeah, it's Chaos found us through Twitch. I think it might have been one of the trucking streams. I think Chaos, wasn't it? Because you weren't there for the early ones. And Chaos is now someone I class as being a very close friend, a big part of the community, and has been around since, well, the last three or so years now, 4 years. Have I tried Gainsborough? What, in OMSI? No. I do want to reinstall Bodenham. Yeah, Tourist Bus has a limited scope. Don't forget, Tourist Bus was never supposed to be a game. They had the island already mapped and done for another project, and they put it into production and released it. Purely because the bus was delayed, so it was never intentionally released. Not yet. Well, released early anyway, but it was actually done quite well for them. And yes, you were called a carrot cruncher the first time you joined us in voice. I can't wait till the first time Pineapple joined us in voice. Yes, and Liam's been here. Well, he comes and goes. Man and boy. Boy and man. I remember Liam saying before he's 18, going, "No, I'm never going to drink alcohol. It tastes horrible." We went, "Yeah, you will." I was watching your YouTube videos and then heard you do Twitch, so followed, and then heard you do Discord and joined. There we go. So yes. So if you're watching and haven't quite taken the plunge to join the Discord, or if you're in the Discord and haven't quite got it to that point where you want to join in with some of the conversations, these guys here are proof that you can quite easily become part of an awesome community. You know, Pineapple is just an absolute star. We would be all of us lost, I think, if there was a day where he wasn't on Discord. The same with all the regulars, but it'd be awesome to have some more of you join in. Yeah, thanks, SimHub. Again, I wouldn't do it if you guys weren't watching it. Well, and that's what it's about. Certainly, as we've been chatting in Discord, you know, these next couple of months, where we're all going to be a bit isolated, what we need is a fun place to hang out and spend some time throughout the day and the evening with friends. And that's what the Discord community is. We're going to do some fun things over the next few weeks. I'm going to try and organise a quiz night. We're going to have some daily chats over a coffee. There'll be some multiplayer streams coming up. Even trying to organise some times we can all watch a film together somehow. So you know, it is part of a big family. Pineapple, that is one of the nicest things you've said. Thank you. That's awesome. Without you, I couldn't be me. That's really, really nice. Yeah. I think I've just been peeling some onions. That's awesome. Thank you, Pineapple. Right, so... Oh, crap, that might have been a post. Found you through a trucking game. I can't remember what it was called. I commented on your video saying a truck sounded like a Class 158. Was it the... If it was a trucking game, it's probably that On the Road, if it was a couple of years ago. You're still scared to voice talk, but you'll get there. Well, it is a scary thing. We've had people join us in some of the streams that have been chatting away to us before the stream in voice, and then as soon as you start the stream, they don't want to talk, which is completely understandable. And even some of the regulars now, if you listen to the streams, some of the regulars, I think, get a bit uncomfortable with chatting, because I'm forcing them out there into public. You know, they want to come along for a fly or drive with us on a Friday, and I'm forcing them into public. So it's great when I get someone on the stream with me, like Chaos, like Tux, like Gaz, that are just so relaxed on the streams. It's fantastic. It is really, really cool. It makes my life easier. Otherwise, I've just got to waffle for a few hours. I haven't really been up here much. Bus repair. Oh God, I'm not clicking on that. Oh, exactly. No one gives a damn about how you sound. It's the company that's important. And yeah, I wouldn't force anybody to talk on a stream if they didn't want to. But there we go. We made it. We did a long journey around the island in the slightly now battered VDL. So yes, so if you are watching this either on YouTube or live, and you're in the Discord and you haven't yet taken the plunge to say hello, there are lots of conversations going on, some quite random. You know, we've even got the, if it's still there, yes, the I Am New room. So if you haven't spoken to anybody, just say hello in the I Am New room. Start a conversation. There's, you're looking at the room now, there's lots of things going on in the Discord. So join in. Post a picture of your setup. Post a picture of what you've had for evening meal. That creates some conversation. You know, we had a bit of a quiz thing going on today. What was your, if you were stuck for 3 weeks and you only had to have one song, one film, one book, what would they be? Tomorrow morning it'll be something different. So join in. Be part of the community. We're all going to need each other for the next couple of months, or however long this goes on. So why not spend it with some friends? So there we go. My battery's going to go flat. Yeah, it'll be fine. Next person will sort that out. Right, so I'll go and climb my mountain. And Liam was scared when he first joined, but was part of some of the best streams you've done, Steve. Probably one of the best being the Susan one. Yes. You're going to have to get a mic and join again. Well, you had a headset until you broke it. Yep, cheers, Chaos. So there we go. Thanks to everybody for watching tonight and chatting. So having you lot chatting makes it more enjoyable for me. And yeah, makes it worth doing. You're the only people that I get to speak to on a daily basis now, which is why I spend so much time in Discord. So there we go. Tomorrow night then, back with our regular Wednesday flight. So at 7 o'clock we'll be flying. Thursday then, a free game that we're doing in multiplayer, something we've done a few times before, Transport Tycoon. We'll be doing that in multiplayer, which I find really, really enjoyable and really addictive. So that's on Thursday. Friday then back with normal trucking. Saturday will be Wreckfest, and then possibly something else. Might be a bit of a late night stream on Saturday. Sunday afternoon we're flying. I'm going to take Sunday evening off to recover. And then next week I will post a completely different schedule. I'll be doing some afternoon streams, a couple of evening streams. So we're streaming every day, but at various times. We're fitting a quiz on Sunday night. Quiz on Sunday night, which we'll do again next week. We'll do a movie night next week. So we'll plan a film and a time, and then give chance people to get hold of the film. And then we'll all sit and watch a film at the same time next week, and maybe do that once a week. For foreseeable future. So do some stuff as a community to keep us all together. A few little quizzes and a few little silly things throughout the course of the day. Might even do a random time, just say it to people, right, take a picture of what you're looking at now and post it, regardless of where you are and what you're doing, and just see what, or take a picture of your feet or things like that, just to lighten the mood as we go through these tough times. So right, enough waffling. And yes, Liam, of course. I will end. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for chatting, for watching, for being part of this. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.